welcome back to my channel, Stephany here. Hi, my name is Stephany, and for today's video, we are setting up my Plum Paper planner for the next few months and doing a quick little plan with me as well. All of the shops will be linked in the description box below, so you guys can check them out and possibly even save some money on your order. So here I have this brand new quilted pink cover and metal disc from Live Love Posh, because if you guys remember, I currently have the first 6 months of the year in this crock cover with clear disc, and she is a bit chunky, so I think that I'm only going to add a few months, and I just really wanted a change from that cover, so I went ahead and picked this one up. Because if you guys remember, I also have my Plum Paper vertical priorities in the same cover, just with the clear disc, and I also have the same cover in my Rongrong planner, just with metal disc. So clearly I have an obsession with Live Love Posh covers, but they are just amazing quality and I really love them. So I just wanted to do a quick little refresh. So I went ahead and picked up these items, and then we are also going to be doing a plan with me. So I do have my grid washi and my liner, along with this quilt sheet from Essential Joi and these deco sheets from So Gracefully Broken. And of course I have bits and pieces here to kind of decorate the pockets just a little bit. So let's go ahead and maybe put these off to the side. That way we can start by assembling the cover. And so let's go ahead and put these off to the side as well. And this one is actually one of their imperfection covers, and I do see a little bit of indentation here, but with the closure you can barely see it. And I did see a little like blueprint right over here, but I bet that we can cover that up with a few stickers, so I'm not too concerned because I got it at such an amazing deal, and you guys are able to stack my code on top of it for additional savings. So I thought that that was a good deal. And so yeah, like I said, I wanted a fresh little start, so I thought that I would pick up some metal discs, and I actually think that these ones are, I don't know, are they traditional classic size? These are the 22mm, and they do have bigger ones, so I think that maybe I should have gotten those, but we are just going to chug along with these ones. And so as you saw, my current Plum Paper planner is a bit chunky, so I don't think that I'm going to add that many months. Maybe just the next 6 months, not the next 6 months, but the next 3 months. So July, August, and September. And I believe maybe that is the next 3 months. So let's go ahead and put those there. And then I'm gonna flip it like this and just kind of roll it in here. Okay, perfect. And then what is it, Live Love Posh did just release their travel chic sticker book, which I have yet to do a little flip through here on my channel, but it's definitely on my Instagram. And so I am hoping to kind of show you guys and do a plan with me with that sticker book. So if you guys still haven't picked it up, be sure to get it and use code Stephany10 to save on everything Live Love Posh. So yeah, I think that looks good so far. And then it did come with this little card here and this one when I ordered the cover. So I'm thinking that I want to place this one in here because it is so beautiful, and I believe I have one of their cards in maybe my vertical priorities planner because they're just beautiful. And yeah, these are other little freebies that I have. I am thinking that I want to add one of her washi cutters because you just never know. So instead of maybe adding this one here, I was thinking that we could maybe place it here, and that way it covers up a little bit of that stain that we have here. Yeah, so it's not a big deal. Let me see if maybe we can put it with this cute little adorable paper clip. So I think that if I just kind of feed it through like that, we can just kind of get this going, kind of like that. Okay, so yeah, see, not a big deal, because some companies do have like little oopsie products, but in our reality, it is just simple little things that are not too much. But of course, as a company, you want to have everything really perfect. So I do love that they give us a discount on what they call imperfections. So we're going to add the washi cutter there. And then I also have this freebie from Martinez Sticker Company, which was actually a collab with Kara Silas & Co. and Stick with Katie. And I just thought that the little scenery matched really well with the cover. So I'm thinking that maybe we could add it there. And then maybe we could add this floral there. And maybe add this one here. Maybe we can bring this down and even bring this down just a tiny bit, kind of like that. Okay, so maybe we won't use this one, at least not for now, because I think that already looks amazing. And then let's go ahead and move these out of the way, because now I want to bring in the inserts. So we're going to add, let's see, because these do come unassembled when we order from Plum Paper Planners. So like I said, maybe we're going to do July, August, and September. So let's go ahead and add the dividers here. And then we can go ahead and add these front pages. And as you can see, I never really added my name, and I was going to do that, but I never actually looked for my name sticker. So we're just gonna keep moving along. Oh, and before I forget, I do want to add my pen. This one is a Sharpie pen, so I am going to just simply feed it through, kind of like that. Yeah, that is definitely my go-to pen. So here we have July, and then the monthly view, and then the daily pages. So I am just going to kind of pick out all of the July ones, which would be right here. Okay, perfect. So there's all of July. And then we're going to do August. And with Plum Paper, just know that you guys can customize anything. You can choose to add lines in the monthly view here, which I actually added them in my Plum Paper vertical priorities. And then you could add your own headers here. And of course, I picked remember, health, today, quote, and to do. Or you can choose to leave them blank as well. And then I did opt to add no color when I placed my order, which I really, really love. But of course, you can add the color. And I went ahead and added these modern dividers. And they do have another option, which is a brighter one, I think. I'm not too sure, but this one is definitely my go-to. Once upon a time, they did have one that was like a bluish purpley color, maybe kind of like this July one, and that is the one that I was using, but I think they discontinued it. At least I didn't see it on the website. But I really like these dividers. They're not too bright. I think they are just perfect, and it does add a little bit of color to my planner. So I really like that. So those are the next 3 months. How do I feel about it? I mean, it is a little bit too lonely. So maybe I'm just gonna add the rest of them. But maybe as I start stickering it up and it starts getting a little bit chunky, maybe I can get rid of some of the months. I'm not too sure, but let's see. Let's go ahead and get October. Okay, so yeah, this is gonna be it right here. I just love daily planning. I believe I started daily planning back in the day when I was using Erin Condren, and it was one of their, oh, I can't remember. I believe it was one of their folio systems, and that is when I got hooked to daily planning. And after that, I haven't looked back. So I've been daily planning for the last few years, and I just love it. I just love that I can put my daily plans on a daily basis instead of a weekly one. So yeah, daily planning is definitely my favorite. Okay, so here's December, and here is the last of the pages, and then we just have dot grid back here. And yeah, that is everything. Okay, so now she is going to feel a lot better right now, but it goes from this to this once it is all filled in. So yeah, there is definitely a difference, but for now it definitely feels really good on my hands, not too big and not too small. So I think that we are ready to get started. So we have this little like dashboard page here, lined page, and then we go into the monthly view. And I really don't use these pages right here. So what I have been doing is just kind of running a tape runner and just having the divider lead me straight into the monthly view. So that is just something that I've been doing. So we're going to back plan July 1st, because today is the 2nd. So let's go ahead and get these 2 pages out, and then we'll go ahead and put it up here. That way we have enough room. So like I said, these are the stickers that we're going to be using, and I just love the color scheme and just how soft they are. And I might start with maybe a little bit of washi, and I'm going to roughen up the top. So let's see if I can get this in one go. There we go. I almost did. So yeah, definitely proud of myself. And we are going to place this one all the way at the bottom, because I think that this is kind of where I want to add one of these dolls. And because they're not a full body, I just thought that I would kind of add the washi right on top of it. So I'm trying not to lay it down. That way I can just simply, yeah, scoot it right down here. So I'm not going to put it all the way down, just the tiniest little bits. So right about there. Okay, so I think that she looks amazing already. We're definitely going to add some of these quotes, but what else did I want to add around her? Because I'm thinking that I could place a floral here. This big one would be good, and I might try getting it to where it kind of spills onto this side. I don't know, I've just been doing that lately, and I think that it looks really pretty. So let's go ahead and grab this one. So this these sticker sheets were part of So Gracefully Broken's latest release, and I did use one set that I got. This is the second one, and I still have another set to use, and that one is like a travel type of one, I think. And I cannot wait to use that one because it has so many fun colors. This one is more like on the muted side, but the other one is just so fun. So definitely cannot wait to use that one. So I'm thinking that maybe we could add it right in here, kind of like that. That way it kind of spills over onto this side. So now that we have that, I feel like this is where I could grab one of these quotes. So I'm not a wing it type of girl. Go with the flow. No thanks. Let me grab my planner. Last minute plans give me anxiety. My to-do list has a to-do list. I made lists to keep track of my other list. My love language is a well-detailed plan. I'll remember is the biggest lie I tell myself, and my planner has more personality than some people I know. So yeah, definitely great little quotes. Question is, which one did I want to go over here? Last minute plans give me anxiety. I love that one. My to-do list has a to-do list. I'm not a wing it type of girl. I think I really like that. I feel like it's just gonna go amazing right in here, kind of like that. Okay, and then we could add a cute little detail there. So then as far as this side over here, what did I want to do? So usually I'll put like maybe a box, or I'll add a little bit of washi and then some of these deco. I'm thinking that maybe I want to do some of this washi. So let's grab a tiny little piece, and again, just roughen up the top. And I think maybe we'll go ahead and place it all the way down here at the bottom into my health section, because I don't technically need all of these lines. So as far as that one, oh, I love this mirror. Is that the one that I wanted to use? Okay, let's check it out and see how it would look if we were to do it there. And then we could maybe even add a floral. I really love this tray. All right, let me put that one off to the side. The tray, I could kind of lift this up, but if anything, I would want to add a cute little floral there, but it already has flowers in it, so maybe we can add this one. That's really cute. And then maybe let's look at these bows. Those are so pretty. But yeah, this one has a bow already. Oh my gosh, I feel like I'm grabbing all of the stickers, but I'm never gonna know how it looks if I don't grab it. So yeah, we could definitely do maybe this one here, kind of like that. And then I was thinking that we could also add one of these. And then maybe we could kind of do something like that. Okay, I am gonna put these off to the side for now, because I want to see if I could maybe add a floral up there. Oh yeah, something like this. I think that would actually look really, really pretty. So yeah, we're definitely going to add that one there. And let's actually go over here before I just kind of throw all the stickers over there, because then I'm not gonna have any for Wednesday, so that wouldn't be good. Let's go ahead and just roughen this one up just a little tiny bit so that we can tuck the doll right behind it, just like we did over here. So again, all the way to the bottom. Okay, perfect. And because it is washi, it is going to lift up. So then let's go ahead and grab her and simply tuck her right behind it. Perfect. Oh, I think she's a lot bigger than her, right? Let's see. So we do have these ones, and I think I want to add the quote now. I make lists to keep track of my list, and then maybe this one. Let's see. I feel like it would fit really well here. Yeah, I think so. So let's go ahead and place it right there. Perfect. And we're done with the quote. So we still have a lot left over. So I'm definitely going to save that for another spread. And again, let's see what we could do over here. Did I want another floral kind of spilling over there? I don't think I do, so I might just try to just leave this one on this side without messing with it, kind of like that. Okay, so yeah, not too bad, right? And let's go ahead and add another little piece. This one might be a little bit too long, so I think that I'm going to have to trim it down just a tiny bit as well. And so this one, actually, maybe this is where I want to add the butterfly that I just saw. This one right here. And maybe do something like this. Oh, I think that would look really pretty. So let's go ahead and do that. I mean, I do feel like it's missing a little bit of color, but I think that we are going to be okay. Now we just kind of have to figure out where we want to add the other stickers. Oh, look at how pretty this one would look right in here, kind of off of the page just a little bit. That way we don't get rid of most of it. We do have this mirror. Is this where I want to put? Oh yeah, look at how pretty that would look right in this area. Oh yeah, I felt like it just goes there, right? And then we do have this little one, so maybe we can add it right there. And then all we have left are these two bows. So did I maybe want to add it there? And of course we have these three florals left. I'm thinking maybe right here. But at the same time, I do feel like something is missing here though. Here in my to-do? No, I just don't feel like I have anywhere to add them. I do want to maybe put a floral over here, kind of next to her, so maybe this little one would work. Okay, so yeah, right over here. Okay, so yeah, I think that this looks amazing. We should attempt to kind of get these separated. So just gonna run this through it and try to put pressure on it. Perfect. Okay, so now let's get rid of everything that is off of the page. I feel like that one is a great scrap as well. And then this right here. And then we did get into the punch, so I do have to keep that in mind before I just try to shove it in my planner, and then it's like, oh yeah, I can't. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, perfect. So I think that it looks amazing. Actually, it goes like this, right? Okay, I was like, wait, what's going on? And before I forget, I also want to add a few little trails over here for the butterfly, kind of like that. So yeah, I think that this is actually all that I wanted to do. So yeah, we still had these bows left over. Did I maybe want to add it here? I don't know, I just don't want to leave them behind. So maybe we could add it here. No, right? Okay, I'm just gonna leave it alone because then I'm not gonna know where I want to put this one at, and it is just going to bug me. But if I rethink this, I think that I'm just going to add this one here, and then I am going to add this one right over here. That way I use up that whole sticker sheet, which of course makes me super duper happy. And then we only have these 2 florals left, but I think that we should be good. I'm trying to see if I want to try to squeeze this one in here, but no, I think that we are officially done before I keep going back and forth. And then I do want to add my little bullet points, and in this case they are going to be dashes because I went ahead and picked up the smile liner, because of course my Zicklin color dots don't have like these softer tones. They are super bright, and that bright green was just not gonna look right, so I am gonna do this one instead. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we should be good. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, and so again we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then we're doing 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, perfect. I think that looks really good. And the last thing that we need to do is but do our little get the spine going. So I am just gonna feed it through kind of like that, and I think that should be good. So we are simply gonna do that one and just this little one, the one that we decided that we wanted to have it spill over, so right about there. Okay, perfect. And now we are going to bring in my planner, and I just love the rose gold discs. I think they are really beautiful, and I bet that they are going to look amazing with this spread. But I do want to add my pen back in here before I forget, and it just ends up getting lost. So let's go ahead and flip the page, that way we can see it all put together. And yeah, I love the rose gold discs with this spread, and I bet that I'm gonna love it even more with all of the other spreads. They are just so beautiful, but definitely loving these stickers. The color scheme, it is just so soft. I love the theme, and yeah, I cannot wait to fill it in and continue to plan in my daily planner. So if you like this video, please consider subscribing, and don't forget to check me over on Instagram at stephanyhappilyplans, and I'll see you next time.